go to Josh in Brooklyn. Josh.
The obsession with Peter and Michael K. It's every day with this. And then you guys are lying right now. He missed an entire minicamp.
Yeah, he did. He missed a 3-day minicamp.
They had 10 minicamps. He missed 1 day. He missed an entire.
No, he didn't miss one. You're wrong. He missed a 3-day minicamp, a mandatory minicamp. Don't make stuff up, Josh. He missed an entire 3-day mandatory minicamp to go to Egypt.
The guy was hurt. Okay, the guy was hurt last year. That makes him. He came in every day. He made sure he was around.
Why do you love him so much? You say we're obsessed with him. Why do you love him so much, Josh? Why do you love him so much? You're lying. We don't talk about him every day. Shut up. Let me talk, and I'll let you talk.
Yeah. Okay. Now it's shut up.
Right, because you're talking over me. You're talking over me, Josh. So my point is we don't talk about every day. He spoke today and spouted his nonsense again on McAfee. What else would you be talking about today, Josh?
You've been killing a guy before he even got on the team.
No, I was right, wasn't I?
Wait, but Josh,
wasn't I right, Josh?
But Josh, hold on. Let me get in here too. Josh, when Rodgers came on board, we all were in. We were like, we did an interview with him. He was awesome. We were like, wow, maybe this version of Rodgers is really going to be great. The injury happens. The talking starts. The distraction continued. He never shut down tons of rumors about him that kept him in the news. Now he's playing badly, throwing teammates under the bus, and frankly, just more than anything, Josh, the play is horrible. Like, what are we supposed to do right now if not look at this whole idea that the Jets could be good was based on if Rodgers is Rodgers? Josh, has he been that?
No, he has not. I'm not even absolving Rodgers from all of this of what's going on with the team. He's a big main part of it. But to say that he's been any number one for the Jets, there's been way worse on this team that's been going on besides him. And you guys, every day, it's just Rodgers. It's not just him every day.
It's the defense and him. Those are the two. It is the defense and Aaron Rodgers. Those are the main problems with the Jets.
But since the defense, the offense has changed over, the offense is not the number one problem with this team. It hasn't been. The defense is absolutely horrible. It's been Robert Saleh. It's been the change they made during the offseason. You can tell he's pressing. He's been doing a lot of pressing with the team. He's not been good. But to say that he can't throw over 10 yards.
But Josh, but numbers, Josh. He had. I'm listening. He only averages 4.3 yards per attempt. 4.3.
The game against Houston. How many plus 20 yard throws did he have? He had about three. He had 3 touchdowns. They all over 20 yards.
But Josh, for the entire season, he's Aaron Rodgers. We hold him to a different standard.
But he's not. But the guy. You know what I hate about this? Because if it was anybody else on another team, the guy come off from Achilles, you would give him that grace period. And I understand the Jets don't have that grace period. But you guys kill him every day. He's not even been the villain that you try to make him to be. The guy's been quiet. He talks. He's not been demonstrative. He brought in a few players. Tom Brady brought in a few players. Tom Brady tried to get players off the Patriots, Julian Edelman.
Yeah, but they won a Super Bowl.
And Josh, if they were winning right now, listen, if he was playing good football and we were still doing this right now, you would be 1,000% correct that we were nothing but haters. But that's not what's happening. They're a complete dumpster fire. He's not playing good football. When mistakes happen, he literally tosses wide receivers under the bus. That has happened. So what are we supposed to realistically on our sports talk show in New York City, where both teams are just steaming piles of you-know-what? We're not supposed to talk about the Hall of Fame quarterback who's playing terribly, who was brought in to save the team?
We talked extensively about how poor the defense was in Arizona. But what the caller is missing is the fact that he was brought in here to change everything. A lot of these same players were on the 7-win team last year when Rodgers got hurt. So the idea was he was supposed to elevate everybody else, and he has.
And they were better with Zach Wilson.
So
isn't that telling?
You've got 3 wins, one against the Houston Texan team that Zach Wilson beat last year. The other 2 are against the Patriots and the Titans, 2 of the worst teams in the league. So Unfortunately, the quarterback is always going to get way more praise than he deserves and way more criticism than he deserves. But when you've been brought here to elevate all this talent and lead this team to the promised land, and now it looks like they're not even going to get a sniff of the playoffs, that's the guy that's going to get killed. Now, has it gotten personal? Has there been other agenda? I just think it's Aaron Rodgers is the biggest name on the team. He's the quarterback of the team, and he's not playing well.
And to say we talk about him every day, I mean, we didn't even mention him last week, other than Monday. The whole week we talked about Juan Soto. I mean, that's your narrative is false, Josh. Listen, he's the story today. He spoke today. He brings it on himself. He puts the bullseye on himself because he is all cocky and he's great. And he was going to change the entire paradigm of what we look at with the New York Jets. He hasn't. It's the same old Jets with a brand new Hall of Fame quarterback. Same old Jets. And he's not that guy. He's not that guy anymore.